Hello everyone, welcome to day 2. Alright, so yesterday we made this blob of foam, apparently. And I'm just going to do another test. So yesterday when I tested, boom, it is solid. And it is dry, so that's good. Now I'm going to try to clean the blade from yesterday because it was all sticky. Oh, perfect. Kamui was right. Yeah, the blade, using one blade to clean the other blade, just fine. Or when I can catch it. And then, alright. So, we're ready. This is it. We're going to carve this into hopefully something that looks like the top of a tree trunk. So I'm going to try to draw a little bit of what I want. Again, Maginos. That's who I'm building, his staff. Looks like the top of a gnarled tree branch. So I'm gonna carve, I think, the top right here. And then, once I have the top, so as I turn it, I want to look for what was the shape I originally carved, and I'm thinking I just want it to be a little bit like that, right? So let's start like so, and then we'll just kind of carve around like that. But I'm going to do the top first, so because I figure once I have the top, everything else gets easy. Now, it seems like most people do this sitting down, and most people probably don't do it in a garage that's 110 degrees. So I'm going to turn the air conditioner on, and we'll just fast forward through this. And I'm going to listen to an audiobook while I do this. So, all right. Hopefully I don't have any major things go wrong. The air conditioner. It might be 105 after. Okay, so this is now the top of my staff. Before sanding, before taping, before all that stuff. Now, here, because I want it to look like wood, what I really want to do is I want to try to make this flow into one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply some foam down at the bottom, and then yeah, try ultimately do everything I do to this, and see how it goes. To be fair, there's not a lot. Like, this is a very subtle, I mean, it's not really subtle, but I think it's kind of subtle. Swoop. And I just think holding it and being Maginos will, I think it'll be good. Alright. So let's just put this aside. And toss the foam. I wonder if there's anything to do with this stuff. Alright, so I decided that rather than waiting for some, magic moment where I just sand it to actually look good, I decided that I really should try to make it look as good as possible. I don't know, look as good, right? It's a foam club. But I decided I should make it look as smooth as possible before I papier-mâché it, or before I tape it, papier-mâché it, and sand it. Otherwise, I'm going to put a lot of layers just to try to get it looking good. Now, I want it to look like there's some grooves in the bark. So what I'm thinking is I'm thinking of some V, or I'll make some lines, and then I will cut a V on the other side, and we'll just see. So actually, I'm going to take the marker, and I'm going to say, how about like so? Like so, maybe, and then like so. So I'm just going to make some grooves. I'll cut the grooves, and then when I papier-mâché, I'll pay special attention to try to maximize this as much as possible. So I'm going to put the blade as short as I want to make the grooves, and just cut. Cut towards it in a V. And if everything goes correctly, that line should be gone. I'm just going to keep cutting until it comes out. Alright. So, right or wrong, this is how I'm doing it. Now I'm gonna apply some tape. But a lot of these gouges, I'm thinking of kind of keeping, because I do want it to look a little bit organic. Like there's a little bit of, like I do want it to look a little cartoony because of the art style of the character. But if I can make it look a little bit more like World of Warcraft close, then just a line drawing. I think that would be better. Sorry guys, I know everybody's used to watching people in the Pacific Northwest, but this is Vegas. It's hot. Alright. So, let's take it. Alright, so I've taped up all the holes that I want to cover. Some of them I'm going to allow to look like the bubbles. I'm going to look like gouges in the wood. But overall, I think it's going to act as a good base for the papier-mâché to sit on top of.